And my message to all of you is that you have to want success as bad as you want to breathe. There was a time where I was an instigator. That was my outlet for anger. You said, what do you do with anger? That was my thing. I like to see other people mad. So I would do stuff. Anybody in here can relate to that? I'm sure you can. I'm Mark Lockett, and I'm a former Third Way resident. Third Way really was this place that changed my life forever. Do I really want to be mad at the world, mad at this person, or do I really want to function and try to get better? The choice is yours. Any questions? My mother had me at 14. I was born premature. You know, I wasn't supposed to even be here. My mother dropped me off to this one family, and they would watch me while she would go to high school, and then she didn't come back. The people who were watching me, they said, well, we'll take them. So they basically adopted me. I was exposed to structure. I was involved in the church. There was some consciousness in terms of what was going on in society at the time. Both of my parents, I was seeing them working in the community. And that kind of let me know that, okay, this is cool. Then my father got sick. He died really shortly after he was diagnosed. And so from that point, hell really started to rain fire down on my life. My mother, my foster mother, she's searching for something that she just couldn't find, and so she turned to alcohol. And then the abuse started. You're not gonna be anything, you're no good. Then when I was 12, I started to get put in placement.
So Mark was in several placements before he came to Third Way Center. There's always hope at first when you take a kid out of their home that the family's gonna get it together and they're gonna be able to take the kid back. It doesn't always work that way.
I'll go back into the same environment with this angry woman. She would binge, he would binge. Around this time in Northeast Denver, started to really get bad. The Crips and the Bloods started to move in. All of my friends, we were into some things that were not good. My mom said, I can't take it anymore. This lady from social services, she says, come get your stuff. And I got my stuff, and I went to Third Way. This was the last alternative before prison.
90% of our cases are cases that have gone south. And despite the fact that they've been in and out of systems, they continue to make trouble for the world. And it is true that they eat out about 80% of public service money, which is a huge amount of money. We cannot afford that money. But nothing you can do is going to make them go away except make them healthy. It's as if they were saying, me, you got to fix what is wrong with me because I'm not taking it anymore.
He was always trying to confront somebody, always trying to prove people wrong, right, and I could see that the knowledge and the thirst for knowledge and the thirst to be right. And I kept telling him, it's something bigger out there for you. Don't stay here, don't get stuck here.
Third Way and gave me the treatment plan to kind of get myself psychologically in line with this anger. My foster dad, one of the things he said on his deathbed, he said, listen, you're not going to have a good childhood when I leave. He said, I'm not going to be here to help you. But if you surround yourself with good people, you'll be successful. And then I met Dave. Dave was the very first man, besides my dad, to challenge me.
Mark, he was always angry. We would have a lot of verbal arguments. I finally had to pull him out of the facility one day. And
He was like almost nose to nose with me. And he said, no one takes your dignity from you. You give it away. And then I started to plan how I wanted to get out of hell.
He had made a decision about at least wanting to pursue something.
One night he came out and told me, I got a scholarship. I said, a scholarship? For a ride to school, to college? I said, what? So guess what? He graduated. He works for FEMA.
He helps people survive. That's what he does, that's his job. He's successful, dedicated, good husband, good father.
Hey, how are you? How you doing?
Welcome back. It's
Thank
good
you.
to see you again.
So again, Dave, thank you. I really mean it. You know, Third Way saved my life. I would not be where I'm at today without your counsel. That's something that I'll take with me for as long as I live. So
when I look at Mark today, I always see him like an 18 or 19-year-old kid I took to college.
I remember the very first time I took a shower and I forgot to take the curtain and put it inside the tub, and I had flooded the bathroom, and you said, you didn't use the curtain? It was like
The little lessons of life.
the little lessons of life.
He's very grateful for his life. Really has been able to have insight into himself.
Real live movie. I'm just doing my thing, right?
He is making a mark in society. And he proved that, hey, I can do anything.